Donald Trump's inauguration was broadcast live on the BBC, but presenters Clive, Myrie and Sophie Raworth came under fire for the coverage. The BBC sparked outrage as viewers called out the presenters for comments made about Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, 78, is set to be sworn in as the 47th U.S. president after he emerged victorious against Kamala Harris in November's election. Special coverage of Mr. Trump's inauguration with Clive, Myrie and Sophie Raworth was broadcast on BBC One on Monday, January 20, with the duo presenting live from Washington, D.C. The hosts were joined by BBC correspondents across the U.S. and around the world, led by North America editor Sarah Smith and senior North America correspondent Gary O'Donoghue. However, coverage of the event sparked fury amongst viewers, who accused the presenters of talking down on the president-elect. Flocking to social media to complain, one wrote, "Can't be doing with the snippy comments on Donald Trump's inauguration." Another added, "BBC reporter Sarah Smith can't seem to open her mouth without talking down Donald Trump. He once error. Accept it. Move on." World leaders, dignitaries and politicians have gathered in Washington, D.C. for the event, but Prime Minister Keir Starmer was notably absent. The Labour leader was not invited to the swearing-in of the 47th U.S. president despite Boris Johnson, former Prime Minister Liz Truss and Reform leader Nigel Farage all receiving an invite. Downing Street dismissed suggestions that past comments made by cabinet ministers were linked to the lack of UK ministerial attendance at Mr. Trump's inauguration. Foreign Secretary David Lammy previously referred to the incoming US president as a neo-Nazi sympathizing sociopath. The Prime Minister's official spokesperson was asked whether Number 10 thought previous remarks by some senior figures in government could be the reason why British ministers were not invited. "No, and look, as I say, the UK and US have a deep and special relationship across a wide range of important areas," he said. Mr. Farage claimed the government needs to have a long, deep, hard think about how to build bridges with Mr. Trump. The Clacton MP said, "I think this Labour Party appears to be totally at odds with the American administration, and I think that the Mayor of London's comments on the eve of the inauguration were spectacularly unhelpful." This is a breaking live TV story. The showbizexpress.co.uk team will be updating this story with the latest information as soon as we receive it. For further updates, please refresh the page. You can also get email updates on the day's biggest TV stories straight to your inbox by signing up for our TV newsletter. Get all the very best news, pictures, opinion and video on your favorite TV shows by following express.co.uk every time you see our name.